You've been lied to about what truly drives women to sleep with men. It's not about looks. It's not about money. And it's definitely not about love. The truth will shake everything you thought you knew. Because women are wired to give themselves only to men who pass 4 hidden laws. If you fail even one, she'll never see you the same way again. From childhood, you were programmed with a story that women fall for attraction, romance, and chemistry. Movies, love songs, and social media all repeat the same fairy tale, that love and passion are enough. But that's a comfortable lie, because in reality, women don't sleep with men for the reasons men assume. They sleep with men for survival, for psychology, for instincts so ancient and automatic that even she can't explain them. Look around. Most men who believe the old story end up confused, ghosted, rejected, or trapped in a cold relationship where intimacy slowly dies. They think they failed because they weren't rich enough, handsome enough, or bold enough. But that's not it. They failed because they never learned the hidden language of attraction, the emotional code that triggers trust, respect, and surrender inside a woman's mind. Let me tell you a story. A man I knew looked like the total package: tall, fit, sharp jawline, confidence dripping from every photo. Other men envied him, assuming he had endless options. But behind the perfect surface was chaos. He couldn't hold relationships. Women loved his image, but never stayed. Why? Because behind the charm, he couldn't make them feel emotionally safe. He'd disappear after arguments, explode in anger, then return acting like nothing happened. And when a woman doesn't feel safe, she withdraws, emotionally and physically. They used him for attention, not intimacy. Now meet another man, nothing extraordinary, average build, normal job, calm presence. Yet women trusted him. They confided in him. They felt drawn to him in ways they couldn't explain. Why? Because he passed the 4 hidden laws. He made them feel safe. His words matched his actions. He stayed composed when things got tense. And he respected their boundaries. That's the difference between attraction and connection. Attraction gets her attention, but only emotional alignment, safety, consistency, composure, and respect wins her body and her trust. Without these laws, you're just a placeholder in her life. With them, you become unforgettable. And let's be clear, this isn't about manipulation or fake tactics. It's about becoming the kind of man a woman instinctively trusts. The kind she wants to follow, to open up to sleep with by choice, not by persuasion. Because the truth is, these 4 laws aren't man-made, they're biological. They live deep inside every woman's DNA. She doesn't consciously choose them. They choose for her. So if you've been chasing attraction through status or looks, stop. It's time to learn the truth about what really drives desire. Starting with the first hidden law: emotional safety. Everything begins with emotional safety, the first and most powerful law of female desire. You can have the looks, the money, the status, the charm. But if a woman doesn't feel safe around you, nothing else matters. She may laugh at your jokes, reply to your messages, even flirt back, but she will never let you in. Because for women, intimacy isn't just a physical act, it's a psychological surrender. It's her biology asking a single primal question: am I safe with this man? That one question controls everything, from her attraction to her willingness to open up. When her body senses danger, her desire shuts off instantly. It's not conscious. It's instinct. It's survival. For thousands of years, women survived by aligning with men who could protect, not threaten. That same wiring still lives in her nervous system today. The modern danger isn't wolves or war. It's emotional chaos, judgment, anger, disrespect. If you trigger those feelings, her body reacts as if she's unsafe, even when logic tells her otherwise. That's why a woman will ignore the handsome man who makes her anxious and give herself completely to the calm, steady one who makes her feel grounded. Safety beats excitement every single time. Because to a woman, safety is excitement. It's the comfort of knowing she can express her feelings without being attacked or shamed. It's the quiet certainty that you won't vanish after conflict. It's the invisible signal that says, "You're secure here." So what destroys that safety? 3 silent killers: judgment, inconsistency, and aggression. Judgment tells her she's not enough. Inconsistency tells her she can't trust you. Aggression tells her she's in danger. Each one shuts her body down like flipping a switch. A woman once told me, "I didn't sleep with the man I thought was perfect, because every time I shared my feelings, he made me feel small. But the man who listened, who made me feel heard, he's the one I wanted to be close to." That's emotional safety in action. And here's the twist most men miss. Being nice doesn't equal safety. You can buy flowers, send good morning texts, compliment her endlessly, and still feel unsafe to her, because niceness can hide neediness. Safety comes from strength, not softness, from calmness, not control. When you can stay steady during conflict, when you can listen without judgment, when you can handle her emotions without making them about your ego, that's when she feels it. That deep, subconscious signal that says, "This man can handle me." And understand this, a woman's desire doesn't awaken when she feels impressed. It awakens when she feels secure. That's the foundation of everything that follows. Without emotional safety, attraction is temporary. With it, her guard drops, her mind opens, and her body follows. So before you chase chemistry or charm, ask yourself, can she truly breathe around me? Does she feel safe enough to be vulnerable? Because until the answer is yes, nothing else will ever matter. And once you understand this first law, you're ready for the second, the one that separates fleeting attraction from lasting desire: consistency. If emotional safety is what opens her heart, then consistency is what keeps it open. You can't build trust on words. You build it through patterns, because a woman doesn't listen to what you say. She watches what you repeat. Every time you cancel plans, go silent after a fight, or act one way in public and another in private, she feels it. She may not say it outright, but her body records it like data. And slowly, that data writes a story. He's not stable. I can't relax with him. That's when attraction begins to fade. Not because she stopped liking you, but because she stopped believing you. Consistency is rare in a world where everyone's addicted to emotional highs. But women don't fall for chaos. They fall for reliability. Not robotic predictability, but the kind of grounded energy that says, "You can count on me." When you text, when you say you will, when your tone doesn't shift with your mood, when you stay respectful, even when you're angry, that's when her nervous system relaxes around you. And when her body relaxes, her attraction deepens. It's not the flowers, or the dinners, or the compliments that build intimacy. It's the repetition of truth. It's showing up even when it's inconvenient. It's proving through actions that she can lean on you without fear of collapse. But here's the catch. Consistency is impossible without composure. Because life will test you. She will test you, not out of cruelty, but out of instinct. Every woman subconsciously pushes to see, can this man stay calm when things get messy? It's not a game. It's biology. Her safety depends on your stability. So when she challenges you, withdraws, or reacts emotionally, most men panic. They argue. They lecture. They over-explain. But a composed man does something different. He breathes, observes, and stays steady. He doesn't try to control her emotions. He contains his own. And that containment is what builds her trust. Composure isn't about silence. It's about strength under pressure. It's when you can express your truth without shouting, stand your ground without belittling, and handle her storm without losing your center. Because the moment you lose control, she loses faith. Her body tells her, this man can't protect me emotionally. And the spark dies. I've seen it happen countless times. The calm man who wins her heart, while louder, flashier men fade away. Because the calm man represents something primal, safety in chaos. He's the eye of the storm, the stillness that makes her feel secure enough to let her guard down. Consistency earns her trust. Composure earns her respect. Together, they create the emotional stability that every woman craves, but few men can provide. So remember this. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be predictable in your integrity and peaceful in your reactions. That's what separates men she dates from men she dreams about. And once you've mastered consistency and composure, you unlock the final law, the one that transforms trust into deep physical connection, respect. If emotional safety opens her heart and consistency keeps it open, then respect is what awakens her true desire. Not the shallow, polite kind of respect, but the kind that runs through your voice, your boundaries, your decisions, and your presence. Because here's the truth. A woman cannot feel attraction for a man she does not respect. She might like him, enjoy his company, even care for him, but desire only lives where respect does. Most men confuse attention with attraction. They think if she's replying, laughing, or going on dates, they've won. But a woman can enjoy your attention without ever seeing you as the man she could surrender to. Respect is what separates the friend zone from the I want him zone. So how do you earn respect? By living in alignment with your values and refusing to betray them for validation. When you say no calmly instead of trying to please everyone. When you hold your standards even if it costs you temporary comfort. When you don't beg, chase, or prove your worth. That's when she starts to feel your strength. Because women don't respect perfection. They respect presence. They respect a man who knows who he is and doesn't apologize for it. A man who doesn't crumble when he's misunderstood. A man who can walk away if his peace is on the line. That's power, not aggression, not arrogance, just quiet, grounded power. And here's what most men never realize. Respect and desire are emotionally linked in the female brain. When she respects you, her body relaxes. When she feels your boundaries, her feminine energy awakens. It's biology. Her mind needs to feel safe enough to admire you before her body can crave you. But lose her respect and everything collapses. Raise your voice in insecurity, beg for attention, or let her disrespect slide. And she'll feel the polarity die inside her, because the moment she stops respecting you, she can't desire you anymore. You become emotionally invisible. Respect isn't something you demand. It's something you embody. It's in how you handle rejection, how you treat others, how you carry yourself when no one's watching. Every time you choose discipline over impulse, purpose over distraction, peace over drama, she feels it. And without even realizing why, she starts to admire you. That's the secret most men miss. You don't win a woman's body by chasing it. You win her body by mastering yourself. Because when you can protect her emotions, stay consistent in your word, hold your composure under pressure, and live with respect, you become the man her instincts recognize as rare, not just attractive, not just confident, but trustworthy, grounded, and irresistible in a way no status or looks can replace. So remember these 4 laws: safety, consistency, composure, respect. They're not tricks. They're not tactics. They're the foundation of real masculine energy. The kind that doesn't chase love. It attracts it. And when you master them, you don't just change how women see you. You change how you see yourself. Because true power isn't about control. It's about peace.